In breaking news today, the president announced what is a historic peace agreement between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, an achievement that National Security Advisor Ambassador Robert Obrien says should make President Trump the front runner for a Nobel Peace Prize. Well, that'll make the mob's heads spin around in circles, and then you could expect probably green puke projectile flying out. Anyway, shortly after the announcement, Joe Biden actually tried to take credit for this agreement, calling it the work of multiple administrations. No, Joe, that's a lie. The reason that you now see this alliance with the Emirates, the Saudis, the Egyptians, the U.S., and Israel and Jordanians is frankly because of your stupidity and Barack's stupidity and your appeasement policies for 8 years. You got nothing while sucking up to Iran, not even inspections, but you gave them $150 billion in cash and other currency, got nothing. Well, guess what that did? That then alarmed the entire region, so a new alliance Donald Trump has put together with unprecedented cooperation leading to today's announcement, because all of these countries, they don't want an Iranian hegemony in the region and a nuclear-armed Iran. Here with more, National Security Advisor Ambassador Obrien. Thank you, sir, for being with us.
Good to be with you, Sean.
5 years ago, if you would have told me that this deal would take place, that the Israelis, the U.S., the Jordanians, Egyptians, the Saudis, and the Emirates would be united in sharing intelligence and a lot more that I know that's going on from my other sources in the world, I wouldn't have believed you. I think actually the weakness of Biden and Obama caused this action. Am I wrong?
Well, listen, I think Vice President Biden's claim is the sincerest form of flattery. This is a major, huge accomplishment by the president and also by the Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Zayed, and Prime Minister Benjamin Bibi Netanyahu in Israel. What courage it took for those men to come together, and what skill it took for the president to bring them together to bring peace to the Middle East. The first time in 25 years that Israel and an Arab country have signed a peace accord, and we're calling it the Abraham Accord. The Arabs are calling it the Ibrahim Accord, and our Jewish friends are calling it the Avraham Accord. What a great accomplishment for the President of the United States. And I wasn't speaking in jest when I said he should be the front runner for the Nobel Prize. I've been here for about a year, as you know, Sean, and since I've been here, the president negotiated a ceasefire between the Kurds and the Turks that everyone said couldn't be done. He brought forth the Middle East, the vision for Middle East peace, to get a Israeli-Palestinian peace plan back in play, and he's brought peace to Afghanistan. At least between the U.S. and the Taliban, we haven't lost a soldier in Afghanistan since February 29th in combat, and we're going to be down to 5,000 troops in Afghanistan. And now he's brought peace to Israel and the UAE. I mean, it's a pretty remarkable record of achievement. Well, I don't know who else would be in the running for a Nobel Prize if it's not President Trump.
Well, knockout. He also knocked out the caliphate. Joe and Barack couldn't do that. He took out Soleimani and Baghdadi and associates and the al-Qaeda leader in Yemen and many other of these leading terrorists. We went from the worst relationship with Joe and Barack with Israel to the best relationship. Israel's never had a better friend. We've never had a president speak to the National Right to Life March. This president did, and no greater president that championed religious freedoms. This is truly historic, and I think we're going to see, what from this? Do you think this is the beginning of more agreements?
I think it is. I think we're just getting rolling here, and the president's already been in touch with other leaders in the region. His diplomats and our team have been out talking to folks. Secretary Pompeo has been working on this. I think we're going to see peace breaking out in a number of countries, and even in some different regions. I think we're going to see something interesting happen in Serbia, Kosovo soon. So the president's known as a great deal maker. History's going to remember him as a great peacemaker.
All right, sir. Robert Obrien, thank you, sir, for being